everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth. Our streak has ended. Our streak... Oh, Blue Baby? It's been a while. I'm excited, actually. Our streak has ended because of a run that I may or may not have posted. XVKW Z9YD. I'm still sort of... apologies for that, but I'm sort of on the fence about whether or not I'll post it because it's like 11 minutes long. Basically, I had like a really overpowered Azazel run, and you'll know this if it exists. And on the Caves 1... Oh, beautiful. On the Caves 1, I'm going to take it just for hilarity's sake. I went to the self-sacrifice room and decided that it would be fun to try to get the key pieces, but while fighting the second angel statue, I dodged onto the spike, got teleported to the dark room, no Polaroid, no negative, and obviously not quite enough damage to make that happen as I just completely died. I don't know why I say completely died. I mean, death is kind of like an all-or-nothing thing as it is, right? I think that as of right now, I've decided that Isaac's Jar of Tears continues to be hot trash. Figured I'd... Oh, that was such bad dodging. I figured I'd just give it like a little try to see if maybe I'd miss something, but apparently I have not. This item is still hot garbage. I guess maybe if we get like amazing synergy in the future, it might be doing something for us, but as is right now is largely trash. But I'm gonna hold it for now out of hope, basically. So yeah, that last Azazel run, again, it may or may not exist. If I don't post it, it's not because I'm ashamed. If I was ashamed, I wouldn't have even brought it up here. I just would have tried to hide it under the rug on my hard drive. But rather, I bring it up because obviously the streak went from like 6 to 0. It's not the streak, but you know, our streak went from 6 to 0. It's not an XL floor. There's just a lot of like long rooms on the way up here. A little dangerous there. But yeah, I bring it up for obvious mathematical reasons. Mostly, it taught me a very valuable lesson about, hey, when you're fighting the second angel statue, make sure you don't stupidly dodge into his, or into the fucking spike, you idiot. And hopefully you can learn from my idiocy as well. I'm apparently the world's worst Blue Baby player, as you may or may not be able to notice for yourself right now. We're still alive, though, as we go to fight Larry Jr. I don't really want to use our bomb if I can avoid it. Do feel like we might be able to get decent use out of Isaac's Jar of Tears just from getting like up close and personal and then popping it. I mean, it's the same principle as Tammy's Head, except Tammy's Head doesn't require it to be useful. It's just a nice added benefit. Yeah, see, it's like taking out one phase, probably like more accurately half of one phase every time I use it. Hey, Super Bandage is actually like a really, really nice pickup for us here. Let's head down to the next floor and try to, you know, reconvene and play better. I know people are going to be mad that I left the poop behind. The poop is like... It weirdly has like a very passionate fan base. It's not even that weird because it's kind of... You can see the usefulness of the item relatively easily. I mean, it's a pretty simple value proposition on paper. It'll give you like, you know, 2 coins per floor. That's not necessarily bad. It's certainly probably, on average, I'm just going to leave that fire there. On average, probably a hell of a lot better than our existing item, spacebar item is, but I can't shake the feeling that there's a chance that this one could work out for us. I'm going to try to pick up something here. We only got 3 cents. Takes us to 5. I mean, this is fairly simple, but BFF would be the best, especially if we can get an orbital here. If we can't get an orbital, do we get Hive Mind for 7? Yeah, I guess it depends how much money we end up having. If we end up having 7 cents, we probably get Hive Mind. If we end up having 12, we probably go for Hive Mind plus the card that could be the Joker. That could be very valuable for us in the future. Hey, Ruka, you want out, buddy? There's 7, so there's Hive Mind. It's up to you. You got 3, and a 2, and a 1. If I close the door, you're gonna walk out. There you go. Okay. 7 cents, so there's Hive Mind. There's the Parasite as well, which is pretty good. Oh, now Tomo wants to go because his brother's not in the room. Sweets. All right, now it's just you and me, chat. Still waiting for that Tinted Rock, and actually there it is. Kind of wish I hadn't used our bomb, and then I didn't kick that one back in the right direction at all. That Tinted Rock could be very valuable for us. I will pop this. Get out of there. Thank you. There's our 12th cent. So now we actually could conceivably find ourselves in a position where we we actually pick up BFF. And I think BFF is a much better pickup for us, if I'm being honest with you. Hive Mind is great, but BFF is much more likely to be very useful. So we need, like, we'd like these to pay out if we're going to have that chance at least. Doesn't have to, but it would be helpful because we're probably like one room away from our boss fight, and there's our room. We do have 2 poops here. This one has a little corn. That's what I said now. That doesn't really... This one smells like Rip Torn. That's a Spin Doctors reference, but, you know... they're not as big as they used to be. Well, they're you know, statistically speaking, they're probably slightly larger than they used to be, but you know, we all will be one day. What if I try that like right on top of you? It doesn't do enough, huh? We still can take one deal with the devil thanks to the incredibly fortunate super bandage play we had recently. Not play, really. Like, it pretty much is as much of a play as playing the lottery is. Yeah, we'll take Magic Mush right off the bat. That's an incredibly good damage bonus for us. And then we're not going to get anything on here that we didn't already probably have access to. Although, I guess it would be nice to pick up, if possible, a little bit of... well, actually, every spacebar item that we could pick up here would be better than the one we've got. So I'm very excited to have this opportunity. Yeah, even though it's Krampus's head, I'm stoked. And we only got 1 cent. That's the shitty part here. I don't think there's really much we can do about this, honestly. Unless we want to buy a bomb and try to open a chest with the 5-cent bomb, hope for more than 5 cents to come back. I think we're buying Hive Mind and we're buying the extra card, which might be 2 of diamonds. So let's buy the card first. Shit, it was 2 of diamonds. There you go. There's BFFs. Didn't expect that to work out. We have exactly 1 cent to spare. We don't have anything that makes Hive Mind great. We also don't have anything that makes BFF great, which is the one that we actually picked up, if I remind myself. But the chances of getting something that work with BFF are much better than the chances of getting something that works with Hive Mind. So I'm content with this. And the run's looking great so far. Pop the golden chest. We got a bomb for a key and then a bunch of bullshit. So probably, if I'm being honest, this was maybe not worth the cost of doing business to come into this room, but life goes on. I'm super stoked for, like, if you look at the sidebar there, I like every item we have here. If you were like, hey, do you want super bandage early in your run? I'd be like, hell yeah, my blue baby? Yeah? Then hell fucking yeah. What about Magic Mush? On any run. Like, almost any run, at least. As long as it doesn't ruin Whore of Babylon, hook me up with Magic Mush. It might even be worth ruining Whore of Babylon before, but then I'd have to, you know, pull out my ledger and do some calculations. Do I want BFF? Absolutely. Hook me up with BFF. It's an item the likes of which we've never seen before. Well, actually, we've seen it several times, but it's very good, is what I'm trying to say. But we're not, I mean, maybe it's because I'm coming off of an awesome daily. Like, I just did the daily for January 24th, and it's like an incredibly good run. This poor motherfucker never stood a chance. It's an exceptionally good run, so... yeah, I might be, like, still dealing with, like, coming down from the highway, you know, blindness of that run, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when you come off the highway and you're going so fast that it's like, hey, go 30 kilometers an hour here, and you're like, oh, I'm going 30, and you look down at your speedometer and you're like, oh, 130, that's not right. Probably not going to roll with the D8s, unfortunately. That's how I feel right now. It's like the last run that I did was so good that this run seems like just okay by comparison, but it's probably actually awesome. And I, at least intellectually, if not like emotionally, I can appreciate that right now, and we'll try to build on it for our future together. So we'll put this bomb down. That was incredibly poor dodging, and it almost, yep, it actually did cause us to take damage again because I wedged myself in there. That's a very good case in point for having patience. There was pretty much no reason for me to wedge myself in there as badly as I did, and man, we also got a range downgrade there. Things are just not going our way on this floor so far. This could be a secret room, so I want to try. It is a secret room. That guy will give us money, but we can also get into our double key room for a single bomb, where we find a 5. Very interesting. A 5 is, that should be our shop directly below us. Do I want to do this floor all over again? I mean, it's not a daily, so boss rush doesn't really matter. It's all about just, you know, stacking up items so we don't die, ideally. It's like having a chance to do, like, 4th grade again. And now that I think about it, that's a terrible analogy. I wouldn't want to do 4th grade again. Yeah, but think of the, yeah, you get a great, you know, GPA. Oh, my GPA in 4th grade was amazing. Yeah, who cares? You're applying for an actual, like, job now. Nobody cares how you did in 4th grade. If you're schooling, if you're, like, post-secondary education institutions care about how you did in 4th grade, you gotta switch countries, man, because that's, like, that's way too draconian, man. I think it's too harsh when they care about how you did in 9th grade. Everyone should have, like, 1 or a year and a half, 2 years in high school they can just fuck up. Anyway, it can happen to anyone, man. Sure, let's do the 5 room. We've already been to our item room on this floor. Just to get rid of the curse is one thing. How much HP do we have? We had 3 left, so I wasn't in as bad of a position as I thought. But, yeah, I mean, last floor we didn't really do that well. We picked up... Well, we picked up a speed upgrade. That's not really that encouraging. So I'm pretty stoked about the fact that we'll get to redo this and hopefully pick up something a little bit better. Maybe we burned off 1 floor of our Deal with the Devil penalty as well, although it's not going to be clear necessarily that we can even afford a Deal with the Devil on this floor from an HP standpoint. But, you know, we're 17 again. We got a chance to make it right. After performing pretty terribly on the last floor. So let's just get in the middle. We're not safe. We've never been safe. Holy shit, we didn't get hit. We got 2 Friends Till the End pills. Man, it feels like it's been, like, months since I've seen a Friends Till the End pill. I actually had to think about what that was for a second. Alright, we got another mob trap room. We are behind schedule for boss rush, and I'm completely okay with that. We don't have to do boss rush on this run. Sure, let's give this a shot. 3 bombs for 1 key is already a pretty sweet deal. Okay, 5 bombs for 2 keys is getting, like, a little bit less sweet. We've just reversed our problem. We multiplied our problem by, like, -2, you know? We got a much larger amount, but, you know, the same kind of concerns about our scarcity here. I don't think it's really worth using Krampus's head on 3 small rooms. Like, you're only going to clear 1 small room as a result. Makes more sense to me. I think we saved the key at this point. Makes more sense to me to save it for a big room, or at least a room that's kind of a problem. If possible, I would prefer to go to the item room compared to the shop. At least right now. Okay, I don't know if we should have gotten that, but we did get it, so there is that. That's enough HP to actually take a deal with our devil. 1 more. Sweet. And that's enough to go to our shop and possibly buy a Spirit Heart that might finance an extra, you know, Deal with Our Devil play. So I'm actually pretty happy about the way this has gone so far. Please stop spawning enemies. Like, I know if you're a spawner, like, that's your job and whatever, but do you know that you're a piece of shit and nobody likes you and everybody hates you? Like, you're the worst in human history? Like, are you aware of this? No offense meant to all the spawners out there watching this video. Secret room, maybe? Secret room, definitely. I already got Magic Mush, and I'm not worried about anything else right now. I mean, pay to play. Gave us 5 cents. We spent 7 cents on it. It's probably well worth it. I mean, it saves us keys in the future. We can actually open those other golden chests now. If we... I was going to say we can open those other golden chests if we want to, but I think we have to open them to justify... I don't know what we got hit by there, but we have to open them to justify the existence of pay to play. This has somehow worked. Thank you. The red heart doesn't do anything for us. We now, of course, as you would probably point out, cannot access our deal with the devil. At least it's unlikely. On the bright side, by coming up here, we did get Steven, so we got a flat damage upgrade. Hopefully we'll get a chance to find a Tinted Rock as well, or a, you know, Balls of Steel pill, or a Hierophant card or something. Steven! The stars. Full health. We'll save the stars for the very unlikely chance that we can get to a deal with the devil in the future. Oh, Tomo, you want back in, buddy? You should have thought of that before you left. I'm just joking. I'm going to let you in. Hey, Tomo. Welcome back. Oh, my God. He sprinted in. Was Ruka mean to you, buddy? Tomo. He's not really responding. We might be at the point where it just doesn't make sense to save this card. You know what? Let's use Algas on this room so I don't get hit anymore. Blank Rune. Don't even know what that one was. Perthrow is great. Hagalaz is not. Blanker gave us Yera, which gives us 2 Perthrows and 2 Stars cards. Okay, well, Stars card first. We're definitely going to take 8-inch nails. And then, I mean, I guess we take this Perthrow rune with us. 8-inch nails is a great item that compensates for whatever damage woes we might have felt like we had. Yeah, we'll take Perthrow with us and move along. I mean, there's an outside chance, maybe even though we're going to be way behind schedule, that we might be able to make it work regardless. I don't know why I care so much about Boss Rush on a run like this. We should just cool it and realize it doesn't really matter. Guppy's Head, great pickup. I think I will take that over Krampus's Head, actually. Yeah, good damage there. Just walk directly on the spikes. Don't even hesitate for a fucking second. Damage is great now, though. The 8-inch nails pickup was huge. Well, it's also, I guess, partly because the Frail looks real weak when it first starts. It's basically right there in the name. Got a little bit of an HP upgrade. No deal with the devil anyway. Let's head down to the next floor. Could have re-rolled the HP, but I imagine we'll probably get a better return on our investment if we save the Perthrow for a little later. The Fool card. Actually pretty good for getting out of Boss Rush if we want to pursue that. I'm not sure if we want to pursue that. We haven't really seen anything super encouraging to increase our chances of survival in the future. Let's just hold Perthrow for now. Man, Champion Mega Fatty. You know what? That's exactly what we do about that. I don't know why I was even dead set on doing that boss trap room after I saw what we got from it. Basically got to open the chest for free. Well, it cost us the key, but we got to at least see what it was without a major cost. Speed up is very useful. You can tell I'm a little desperate. I'm not even like questioning the pills at this point. I'm just like, anything that could give us something great is good in my book. The run, I think, looks very good now. I mean, 8-inch nails is not quite a run winner by itself, but it's like, you know, you're getting into the category of potential run winners, or at least huge helpers. On a room like this, I can't be arsed to look for a secret room, honestly. Ooh, Marked is actually pretty bad, but I'm going to take it because I like to consider myself kind of the home for forgotten items sometimes. And, you know, I give items more chances than I think a lot of people do. I am guilty of writing some good ones off, admittedly. You know, Poverty's Nerfect is what I've always said. That somehow worked out for us. And Tears Up, okay. Tears Up Pheromones, that's fine. I'd love to find a situation where Marked was a beautiful choice. I doubt this will be it, but it's, I guess, like a theoretical possibility. There's a Tinted Rock. Oh my god, you just wasted it, man! Not being able to stop firing with Marked is extremely annoying. Alright, we got this, okay? That was really fast. We gotta deal with the Angel. No bombs, but Toothpicks is awesome. And Crown of Light, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Down to the next floor, and actually, like, right on pace for Boss Rush. No, we're not. We're one floor behind still, right? Yeah, this is only Dank Depths 1. I thought we were on Dank Depths 2 for some silly reason. Because we have orange and blue shots, somehow they've become green. I'm not here to question the color theory of the situation. I'm just saying. We'll pop Algas here, and then pretty much just run in a circle around where I want the enemy to drop, and hopefully take them out pretty easily. Crown of Light is exceptionally good. Marked, I'm still, you know, I wouldn't say realizing, but I'm still under the impression that Marked is pretty fucking horrible. And that's, unfortunate, because it does dictate the pace of the rest of our run. Not just the pace, but also, like, the efficiency of the rest of our run. Oh, man. I would give up Guppy's Head for Shoop to Whoop. That item is, like, really good now. Oh. No Shoop to Whoop. That's okay. You know, life goes on. At least we you know, did our due diligence there. I actually kind of... It's not a synergy, so to speak, but I like the interaction of having Guppy's Head and Marked. And what I mean by that is mostly, I can't reliably hit enemies with Marked, so it's really nice to have flies that will hit several enemies for me, thereby making it... Oh, that was bad damage, but making it plausible that I can actually kill them in a reasonable length of time. Great use of a bomb. I've decided that from now on, I am bomb agnostic. We're just not going to care if we get them in the future. Because I can't be relied on to place them and then move away fast enough to not shoot them. Part of that's me, I'll admit, but I think part of it is also just we shoot like instantly with marked. As soon as we place a bomb, there's like a, you know, quarter of a second when we're not shooting. So, yeah, sure, let's take all the items that make it weird to shoot. You know, we've already kind of gone for it, so we might as well double down with guillotine here. It is a tier delay minus, as people so like to inform you, but it is not always a great thing to have. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Really could use a spirit heart here. If it's greed, it's greed, but we could use a spirit heart. Actually, we could use black candle even more. There we go. That's good. Good stuff. Just keep it going. Black candle was the right pick up there. We're definitely not going to make boss rush. Oh my god, why did I think I had Holy Mantle? We're definitely not going to make boss rush, but it doesn't really matter. If we could just get a deal with the devil, like 9 lives and then a good per-throw opportunity. Fuck that, we're per-throwing the range upgrade. For a tiers upgrade, which is not essential, but is not horrible, I'm on the fence about whether we're going to win this run. I think we've got a chance, but, I mean, offensively, I think we're doing quite well. And an extra Spirit Heart always helps for that. Defensively, we're screwed. Like, we're not screwed to the point where we're definitely going to die, but we're not, you know, certainly feeling too good about our chances here. How is this? Okay, aim in this direction. Shoot in that. We got it, but I'm a little pissed off anyway. It's like a hitbox on our tiers is so large, I can't place a bomb without hitting it. It doesn't exist. Sorry, you're still alive. That's not what I signed up for here. That is a beam of light from heaven, which is like when it removes our crown of light, we still have 8-inch nails. Like, that's a really good contingency plan. And there goes boss rush. It feels weird. You have to, I mean, put yourself in my shoes a little bit. About 50% of the runs that I do are dailies. So I'm definitely like in the mindset of always be going to boss rush. I'm trying to work around it, but it does feel foreign to watch a boss rush go by, you know? It's like a Far Side song from the early 90s. When I think of fairy tales, I think of me and Shelly, because she's my type of hype, and I don't like when others tell me that I should keep on looking or search for something better, because the smile that she got makes me a go-getter. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. I don't remember. I wish I knew more of Passing Me By, because it's a great song, but it's got that great lyric, she was a flake like corn, and I was born not to understand. By letting her pass, I proved to be the better man. Yes, I got rid of Guppy's head for Tammy's head. I think it's a very sensible choice for us here. And, I mean, we have Crown of Light, and we also have delicious and beautiful Parasite Tears here that are going to make our life extremely easy. That's basically a free Spirit Heart. And that's a free item from our store. Wow, that was like just a cave of fucking destruction there. I'm a big fan of how that went down for us. Okay, this is good. I mean, Tammy's head is only going to make our life easier in the long term. Presumably, unless we get Ipecac or something. Then that'll make that sound bite quite contrary, won't it? Ah! Stop shooting! I'd really like to take advantage of that. No, I'm fuck hard against humanity. Not in this situation. Hey, Mom's Contacts is a great pickup for us here. We'll stick with the Magician. That may actually benefit us. I'll take HP. I'm not going to be snobby about getting HP on Blue Baby on this run. The Chariot's probably better for us than the Magician. Probably with the Guillotine, we can kill pretty much every enemy that we came across. We should play that Fortune Teller. Again, it's hard to get in the mindset of, like, you know, time doesn't really matter for us that much on this run now. I'm coming from a position where time normally matters a great deal. But it's sensible for us to have the opposite opinion here. There you go. We got starter deck for free, which is very good. That came with it, the Gauze Rune, which I'll just use right away. And then I'll Buy the map, and I'll buy the Spirit Heart. And you know what? We should really give our donation machine a little bit of love. It's been taking a pounding lately. Ha 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 ha, pounding, ha ha ha. But seriously, it doesn't preclude me from playing the Fortune Teller, but I think that this was advisable. Alright. We didn't get Mom's... No, we got Starter Deck. I was like, did we get Mom's Coin Purse? We didn't get Mom's Coin Purse. This is actually, weirdly enough, not a situation where I think it makes sense to use the Chariot at all, and it worked out well for us not doing that. Okay, I mean, it's not a slam dunk, but I think I will take Multidimensional Baby. I have a tendency, I think, if I'm being honest, to overrate new items that have, like, dubious value. And I think that this is probably a situation where in, 6 months' time, maybe I'll be like, why the fuck did I keep caring about Multidimensional Baby? But I do think in a situation like this, where we're going to be shooting kind of haphazardly, and especially with Tammy's head in kind of like a weird radial pattern, it could provide us with more benefit than I might otherwise anticipate. But again, it's not something that I consider like, oh yeah, we have to get Multidimensional Baby. I'm more like, Multidimensional Baby is kind of interesting and weird here. It's a good Hagalaz room, honestly. The rune, no. But the room, yes. This room is good for Hagalaz. And that's just what it'll do. One of these days, these runes are gonna Hagalaz over you. Start Hagalazing, boys! It doesn't really work. Please? I can't, like, not shoot, so... I think we got him. There we go. We also got a rune out of that. Algiz, that's a huge one. I'm not going to use it right away. It makes way more sense. Wow, I can't believe I got hit there. It makes way more sense to save it for later and use it maybe on a Isaac fight. Depends how things look for us. Pacifier's huge. 1 Spirit Heart. Increased rate of fire. Fuck, dude. This is a tough one. I think we take neither. Does it pain me to say that? Yes, it does. Because Dark Bomb easily could have saved our run if it needs saving. Incubus could have helped us with damage quite a lot. But I don't think we need either of them. And moreover, I'm not sure if we would have survived after picking one up. So... that could be the wrong decision, admittedly. But that's what Isaac's about, man. Anything could be the wrong decision. Well, many things can be the wrong decision at times. Strength card. Probably not worth doing. Algiz is good. What's the other one that we got here? Chariot. Chariot's also very good. This seems like a secret room to me. Pardon my little cough here. I've been recording a lot today. Throat's getting a little agitated. The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and weak. Well, there goes that bomb. No one will ever say I didn't try, at least. Thanks a lot, Marked. I don't think I can in good conscience leave the strength card behind, because it's so useful, but there's not a great opportunity to use Chariot until Mom's Heart, which is where we're going to pop it right here. Pretty much exactly the outcome I was hoping for, and we did get a deal with the devil. Again, unfortunately, can't really take anything here. I mean, the floors that we've done since the Depths 2 have gone extremely well. But it's still not even close to a foregone conclusion that we're going to win. Please get in the light. Like, we're doing good damage, but mostly it's just we're being buoyed a little bit by the fact that I can basically tell where the boss room is because of the map. Our incredible damage doesn't hurt either. This one, I expected, even until fairly recently, that this was going to be a little bit of a grind, but it's actually turned out to be a little bit more of a sprint. We are going to lose or win very, very quickly. Or very, very shortly, I even should say. Lard gives us not enough HP to compensate for the speed down, even in our, like, really diminished HP state that we're in right now. Is my opinion, anyway. Some people may disagree. I don't feel like it's even worth walking over the spikes there, or the chance to walk over the spikes for the chance to maybe get a Spirit Heart out of that guy. That Judgment, I don't think it's advisable. I think we've done a pretty good job recently as well of like, not getting hit. A couple of times on the womb, maybe, or like once or twice on the womb. Made some bad decisions, but apart from that, we've been pretty good. Wonder how this run would look without Marked. Maybe it's helping me out more than I realize, or maybe it's hindering me more than I have the opportunity to see. I'm still not totally sure. One more, maybe? Good. Okay. I don't think we pop Strength or Algus. I think we save those if we can. You know, life's going pretty good right now. Pretty well, I guess I should say. And I don't think we'll need them. If we can actually just use them on like a triple gate room, or triple cage room, I should say, on the chest, that'll be definitely better for us. And we got like a moving target, and then also the shots that I have on the ground stay constant, but because my guillotine head swirls around, it's a moving target. So we're shooting a moving target at a moving target. It's a little tedious, little scatter shot. Hey, for once I didn't take the left hand down here. Little Gish is good. Butt bombs are good. And we only get a shot at a Little Gish when I actually hit the button to move the tier, though. Tammy's head, I don't think we can say no to. I think they were going, like, down here. It's hard to tell, though. Sometimes the transparency effect is a little hard to see on our map. I'm starting to err on the side of we'll probably be fine on this run. But it's certainly, like, it's deceptively powerful. If we end up winning this one and winning it fairly easily, then this is a run that is a lot stronger than it looks like it would be. The wafer is a huge help. Basically, we just picked up, like, another 4 Spirit Hearts in the ground. But it's even better than that because it lasts forever instead of just, you know, until we get hit. That was bad, but we do have the ability to really make an enemy pay after they hit us. Oh, come on. I was like, you're super dead. Let's not front here. Hi, this is Northern Lion, just giving you a PSA to say, don't front. It doesn't help anybody. If you a little bitch, everybody knows you a little bitch. Don't front. Okay. Well, we will definitely pop Strength and Algiz, and then this is easy. I can't believe this ended up being an under half-hour long run as well. Like, I'm not saying it was bad, but it looked like it was going to be a little tougher than it actually was. We missed Boss Rush, but we finished the chest in 28 minutes, so it's pretty remarkable. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.